Hi everyone, it's Ray from Ray Life Coaching, and I'm in a different space, and I'm going to tell you why. So yesterday I had something I thought would be okay for me to eat, and then I woke up multiple times last night not getting much sleep because I felt quite nauseous and a lot of pain. Thankfully I'm feeling better now, but I had to cancel my yoga at my meditation at Middle River Yoga Studio. And that is why you're here with me today. So this is my spot at home. I have two spots at home, but this is the one I go to right after I wake up in the morning. And you'll notice that I have my little vision board, some sayings right here, some stones of like reassurance and gratitude, and then a candle that I like to light, and my beautiful window, which I enjoy looking out of, to my backyard. But today's topic is about having to take care of yourself, and sometimes it means making choices that feel a little hard, whether it means that you're setting boundaries with yourself or with somebody else. I think they're the same, really, meaning like you're always setting boundaries with yourself. Really. And what you do for yourself it affects others, whether you like it or not. So self-compassion I had to have this morning and last night around having to decide to not do my meditation. And I'm holding myself to a standard because I think it's important, but there's also a place of realizing that I am human, and I also need to show that we are all human and we're not going to do it perfectly. And what is perfect anyway? Because perfection is whatever it feels right, really, for you. And whether or not someone likes that or not, or is upset with that or not, doesn't really matter, because I think in the end, it's if you're really taking care of yourself, then it's going to allow you to be there for others. And although someone or people may have depended on you, you can do that in a way that's very kind still. And if they are still upset, then, that's their journey. That's not really yours. And of course, there may be different scenarios that we could get into around that. But really caring for yourself means, telling yourself it's okay. Even if I wasn't sick, it's okay if I cancel. It's okay if I don't cancel in a way that's the best way. I'm learning, and we all are learning. And I think that's really the point, is the process and the learning. So here we are, and I'm going to do a meditation about compassion. So I want you to think with me, if you're doing this with me today, think about a time where it seems to feel really hard to give yourself that out, either to say no to somebody without any reason, or to kind of say, hey, I can't do all this to yourself, and be like, I have to give myself some leniencies here. How do we do that? And how do we feel good around maybe not feeling so good in the moment, like a little guilty or a little shamed, or whatever those lower level feelings are, and kind of sit with them and be okay that, yeah, this is what's happening, but I also know these feelings are telling me that I really need some time away, or I really need to say no, or I really whatever. Okay, so I have my vision board here because it kind of reminds me of what I want instead, what I want to work toward, and what I think I will get if I have these things. What is it? And so we're going to kind of use that as our catalyst to give ourselves compassion. So if you have anything that may remind you of what you'd like to see yourself be, have that in front of you or just write it down to kind of help you remember, oh yeah, this is why I'm saying no. This is why I'm giving myself time. It's not that I have to do all these things right away. Why am I rushing so hard? Why am I pushing so hard? Is it because I think I can't get there unless I do? You know, the steady, slow wins the race if you're thinking this is a competition. But inevitably, it helps you stay the course. So let's sit there and do that. Okay, find your spot. You're going to see me sideways. And find yourself comfortable. Whether you need to lay down, have some props, or just sit on a chair. Find your alignment. You want your joints above each other in some way so that you're not having so much strain. And if you are having strain, please give yourself some props and supports. Let your hands just drop, relax on the floor, on your legs. And tuck your chin in a little bit and extend through the back of the head. Close the eyes. Release the jaw. Let the middle of the eyes sink back toward the throat. And notice your tongue sink back away from your teeth and sink into your throat. And so you'll notice both of those things, your eyes and your mouth release into the throat, down into your lungs, down into your belly as you exhale. And as you breathe in, let the breath really bloat up the belly and extend the torso up into the top of the head, and exhale again, relaxing the forehead, the eyes, the mouth and throat, down into the lower belly. We're just going to do that for a few moments in silence. Pay attention now to the noises and sounds around you, the ones so far away, the ones closer by. Then, if you can, really hear your breath as it enters and exits the body. Notice any internal gentle shifts that make noise. You may even find yourself hearing the rush of your blood. The movement of the nerves in your mind shuffling. Today we're going to start with an intention. I'm going to voice my intention, but yours can be whatever feels right for you right now. My intention is to come to this meditation practice with awareness of self-compassion and to be able to take that into my day today. And notice the times that I am not as compassionate. Hold myself dearly. Forgive. And find something that I'm grateful for. Just the option to notice. And shift. Say something kinder to myself. Let myself off. Let go of my grip. And with that, find places that you may be gripping in your body, holding tightly. And as you breathe in, bring space and forgiveness to that space. And as you breathe out, let it go. And know that you are okay here, right now. You do not have to hold on so tightly. We're going to do that in different areas of your body in silence now. Notice any thoughts that arise. Just take note of them. And as you exhale, let those thoughts also exit the body with any holding. And now I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. When I get to 1, I want you to look down in your imagination at the ground and see that you are outside. And we'll take it from there. 3. You lower your head and extend up to the ceiling through the back of the head. 2. You feel grounded. And 1. In your imagination, you open your eyes and look at the ground. You see something that makes you go, oh, I'm outside. Where are you? Start to raise your head in your imagination and look around. What do you see? Something so beautiful comes upon you. The colors, the shapes, sound of the wind and air, the outside sounds, whatever they may be, and the smells of the earth and maybe the sky and sea. Take it all in. Allow yourself in your imagination to slowly get up from your seat and feel that you have bare feet. What does the ground feel like on your bare feet? Is it warm, cold, damp? Is it sharp? Is it soft? Is it coarse? Notice that no matter what it is, you feel more connected to the ground and the earth below you. Imagine now as you stand there that the energy that makes up all of the earth starts to trickle in upwards inside of you, through your feet, into your calves, into your thighs and hips, all the way up into your shoulders. It feels invigorating. Not as hot as the sun, but as energetic. Into your arms and hands, up into your head. And then all of a sudden, the energy just goes up into the sky, and you feel totally connected, not just to the earth, but also to the sky and winds above and around. Breathe it all in. Now at this moment, I want you to see all of a sudden a path in front of you that leads you slowly as you walk it around the corner and bend. You see an environment, a scenario in your life where you may not feel like you have a choice. You may feel a little bit stuck in doing what you normally do, pushing yourself too hard, or letting others do that for you. You're going to slowly walk into this scenario as if it's happening to you right now. Who's around you? Where are you? Experience this moment just as you did being outside with all the senses. Letting yourself hear, smell, if you can, taste and see and touch something around you. And it might be just you sitting there making a decision to do something or not do something. It doesn't have to be big. And maybe it's just a feeling that you get when you feel pressured. I want you to take that feeling that arises and really just place it in the body. Feel how it alters your connection. And how you may feel holding or tightness within. Let yourself just sit with it for a moment. I want you to put a word to it and a color. So mine, just as an example, is this indigo blue. And the word I chose is done. I'm just done. That's it. Can't do anymore. So I want you to now take that feeling and word and color and let it exit your body as you exhale. Imagine it in front of you all of a sudden as a person. Could be any person, could be you, just dressed differently with a different energy. Let that person sit or stand right in front of you. And ask it now, what do you have to say to me? What is it that you're trying to tell me? I want you to repeat back what they say to you in your own words. And say thank you. And then give them a big hug or some form of compassion. And tell them that you will listen more. And tell them that it is okay. It is okay to be them. It is okay to feel what they're feeling. Now I want you to both turn around, facing a scene, and look at what you'd rather it look like and feel like now, instead of what was happening before. What do you really want? What is it that you're really seeking? So I'm going to give you an example. So maybe I feel done. I'm tired. Maybe I just need rest. Maybe I just want to lay on a hammock. How would I feel if I did that? And put a word to what that new thing would be. Let yourself really feel it. Let the imagery of you performing or feeling this thing enter yourself into your body, just like you did the other, just like you did feeling the ground into the air. Let it radiate out of you. Connect you now again to your feet and to your top of your head. Find a color that it shines. I want you to turn around, taking hand of the one you saw, friend to friend. We're going to enter the outside world that we first envisioned. And we're going to see each other kind of play in that space. Whatever play looks like to you. feeling very grateful that we have this space. Feeling grateful that we can be compassionate and be in the feelings and allow ourselves to be wherever we are. I want you to now face that other you and just meld together as one. Start to walk back to where you were seated in the outside space. Sit down now. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When we get to 3, I want you to feel more and more awake. 1. As you breathe in, you get back to the here and now. You feel very solid. 2. Allow yourself to stretch and move your fingers, toes, and neck. And 3, when you're ready, slowly bring yourself back here and open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.